After a long time sorting through many clips, I can now give you my review of A Plague Tale Requiem. I've watched no reviews of IGN or anything like that, so this is going to be based off my views and thoughts, obviously. Let's get into it. If I didn't make it obvious enough, I'm going to have to admit that this game is absolutely beautiful. The sheer level of detail in the characters and the areas that you're in alone is absolutely outstanding. To get the results that the development team have is absolutely amazing, to be honest, especially when you can pan your camera around and see every detail in a very far distance on the area. I mean, look at this. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look amazing. As with the lighting, it's kind of a key element of the game, so they couldn't really mess that up, and they definitely didn't. It's crisp, the movement is fluid, and it bounces off of every surface that it needs to effectively. As with the characters in this game, you can definitely tell that Amicia and Hugo have done a lot of growing up as voice actors, as well as the characters in-game. And as with Hugo, he definitely has a lot more power and influence in this game, but that does come at a cost this time, and you are limited to how long you can use his abilities. The way that the two have matured in the combat system is quite different, as Amicia is definitely a lot more tougher than the first game. She can definitely hold her own when it comes to fights, but that's not to say that this game has turned into an all guns blazing kind of thing, and you do get companions to help you along the way as well. But this is where AI comes into it, as although your companions can be helpful, they can also be a right pain in the ass sometimes and get in the way at the worst of times. As equally as your companions can have their little moments where they don't know their own foot from their hands, the enemies do also have these moments, and at times it can be quite amusing, which for a game like this kind of ruins the atmosphere at times, especially when one of your companions jumps out straight in front of them and they practically look straight through them like they're just a bit of dust, as is demonstrated above. I think this guy needs to go to Specsavers. But along with its faults, this game has made some improvements since the first, one of those being the sheer amount of rats that you see on the screen at the same time, which is genuinely terrifying, seeing a tsunami of rats coming towards you. But you do have extra abilities this time to try and combat that with some new alchemy tricks, and a leveling up system that does help you improve Amicia's dexterity, amongst other things, and the addition of a crossbow later on is definitely a welcome one. So what's the verdict? This game is absolutely stunning, but graphics don't make everything, and although this is a solid addition to the series, I still think there could have potentially been room for improvement other than the graphics. The character development has definitely been noted though, so that is definitely a plus, as it helps the story push along quite nicely, and the voice actors definitely need a pay rise, as they made the story and their relationship with each other even more believable. If they improved the enemy AI as much as they did the rats, and made the mission structures less backwards and forwards, this could have been the perfect game. But due to these imperfections that could have been done better, this will have to get an 8 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you want to see more videos like this, drop me a like, and to keep up with the regular videos, drop me a follow.